A soil test could provide a lot of data that you can't see visually with the naked eye. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and do a soil test right now, tomorrow, in spring, in fall, next year. Do it when you feel like it. Me, I like to do a soil test every 3 to 4 years roughly, and that could provide data on what I need to focus on in the future. Of course, since we're talking about soil tests, I'll link one down below. Try it out if you want to. Go to your local county extension office as well. They could provide you a lot of information. Either or works just as fine. But there's one thing in particular that I feel should be addressed when looking at a soil test, and one of the first things that you should take care of before you do anything else to your lawn. Now, I'm not one to go all scientific on you on what a soil test means and what it could do. There are other channels for that. I'll link some down below. But with that being said, a soil test is necessary eventually if you want to get into a lawn program. So what is one of the first things that I think that you should do in a soil test? Check your pH levels. Here is an example of mine. pH levels I feel need to be properly addressed first before adding fertilizer, magnesium, zinc, iron, copper, etc., etc. The way that I feel that works is because when adjusting that pH level, those values could also adjust by themselves. A pH level that's too low is too acidic, the soil. A pH level that's too high is too alkaline. In simple terms, you need a soil that's not too acidic and not too alkaline. You need it right around roughly the middle, an optimal range that you could put stuff into your lawn that's going to uptake fairly easily. The only way to explain this is Thanos in Endgames or Infinity War, whichever one it is. Just check this out when he's talking to Gamora about the balance of life.
Pretty, isn't it? Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Too much to one side or the other.
So that's where a soil test could come in handy. It could tell you if your lawn is too acidic or too alkaline. Not necessarily a soil sample that you need, a soil test. You could also buy these thermometers that there are online that could plug them into your lawn, just like if you were putting it into a meat to see the temperature of a meat. And it could tell you too acidic or too alkaline. There's also water tests that you could do where you grab some soil samples, you could put it in this little micro bottle, shake it up, it'll turn a certain color. You look at the color and you could see if it's too acidic or too alkaline. But to make it fairly simple, I think a soil test, that way you can get all your tests done at once, is the best way to go. In short terms, what does it mean if you have too high or too little? Well, everything you're putting in your lawn is actually going to waste.
Girl, I spend money like it don't mean nothing, and besides I got a thing for you.
Let's say you're putting fertilizer down. That nitrogen maybe is not getting uptake too well. That manganese is not getting uptake too well. That zinc, that iron is not getting uptake too well. Yes, you will have results in your lawn, but not as good as you would have with a proper pH soil level. Alright, so I don't make this video too long. I just want to give you guys these quick tips. So if your pH levels come back too high, what can you do? You have the option of adding elemental sulfur or sulfate to your lawn. Maybe some type of aluminum sulfate product into your lawn as well. A sulfuric, if I'm saying that correctly, acid, you could use that in your lawn as well. Now what if you have a soil that is too low and you need to increase it? Well, here are some items. Well, let's just make it simple, guys. Lime. Go get lime in your local shop, whether it's Ace, Home Depot, Lowe's. Throw some lime out, increase it. It may take some time to reveal in a soil test later on. Give it about a month, give it about 60 days, so then you could do another soil test and check the levels again. Don't check the levels right away. It's not active in the soil yet. That's my only tip that I could give you guys. But lime, pretty simple. There are 2 additional products that you could buy off of, I believe, Yard Mastery, that could lower pH and increase pH. Now these 2, I would admit, I have not tried them myself, but based on reviews, they work. If you're willing to go ahead and try that, I'll link those down below as well. But just again, I'm not recommending that. I am telling you that these other elements and your local big box store could carry some lime. It'll possibly be a lot cheaper. But if you want something to go directly to your door off of a lawn care site, I'll link those other two for pH up, pH down below. And that's pretty much it for this video, folks. I just wanted to make it simple, easy, and one of the first key things that I look at in my lawn when it comes to starting the year. We don't go dormant here. So I always look at adding some type of soil amendments to my lawn. I always look at, if I do a soil test, a pH, how my pH is doing. I take care of all of that. My pre-emergence, I do my pre-emergence. I kill weeds if I have to. I take care of that stuff before I start adding manganese, magnesium, zinc, iron, copper, boron. If you guys don't know about boron, we'll be talking about that soon in a video. Fertilizer, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. Before I start adding all of that, I always take care of my soil first. 99% of my time and my energy goes into that. I will suggest you guys do the same. pH, soil treatments, amendments, then worry about the fertilizer, the iron, etc. That's all I have to say for you guys in this video. Hope this was informative for you guys. Please leave a like, comment, and if you're not following me, follow me down below. Peace.